Hello everybody, my name is Second, and we're playing Stacia Expert, and I got a little humbled. I thought I'd be able to set up our automatic sylph farm, but well, mystical agriculture is a bit off. Oy. And the sylph itself isn't that bad to make. The only problem is the arcane core, which we're gonna need to make it. Is it the arcane core, or is it the enchanting apparatus? Is it the pedestal? One of these things, right? Mana condenser? A mana jar? Maybe not. Maybe I'm out of my mind here. I was looking at something that was just straight up horrible. This part, at least, I think we can do. Long as take a look here. I swear something looked just awful. Oh, right. It was actually sorting the stuff. Here's our problem. We're gonna need to get into blood magic and create to make ourselves a drawer controller. So that's a pretty serious issue. I don't know quite how where we're gonna start. Now I think our best options are water wheels. And to make water wheels, we're going to need a bunch of andesite alloy. And I think we use a bunch of this anyway. We got some nuggets here. And you can use zinc nuggets too, but we have way more iron than we have zinc. Ooh, that does not give you very much, does it? So we're gonna want 8 of these. So we'll need 4, 16, and 16. That's not so bad. So 32 planks. I'll give it to us, no problem. Am I thinking about this wrong? I think I'm thinking about this wrong. I think I counted wrong or something. Okay, yeah, we only needed 16 buttons and 16 planks. It's a little early in the morning over here. Okay, and now we just need a ton of slabs. Quite a few. So let's see if we can get rid of some of this redwood here and make ourselves a whole ton of slabs. I don't think this works in the woodcutter. I think this thing is just a pain in our neck for the early game. Now, alright, let's see what we can do here. Is that gonna be enough? Let's just press all of the wrong buttons. Okay, yeah. That'll do it just fine. I'm not even gonna pretend I can count today. Now, where are we gonna set it up? The trouble is, I have really no idea how big this is going to end up being. I don't usually build from the inside out, because that's kind of a weird way to do things. So maybe what we should do is put all that over here. Like, build a little waterfall or something. See if I can just... Yeah, okay. So we're going to want them a little higher than that. And maybe facing the other direction, I think. Right? Yeah. Now, because nothing is easy, and I just used up all my redwood, and I want to build a casing for this outer redwood, we're going to build something that's going to let us take down trees all at once. We can do it with a vein miner, but I find this sort of thing to be quite a bit more satisfying. Now, what do we have? Do we have any platinum? We probably threw it all in the... So let's see. The silver, durability, not great. Invar, durability, pretty great. What's osmium's durability in this? It's good. It's not quite as good as Invar. Iron. Iron's terrible. I think we might make some more Invar. Now we can make... Excuse me. We made some by accident already with iron and nickel. So we're just going to take some iron. Do we have any more nickel? Yeah, okay. We don't have to go out hunting for nickel. And we'll take what Invar we have. Now, come out here and we'll throw it bronze. Come out here and we'll throw it in our alloy smelter. Get the right ingots in there. Should be all done. There we go. And whoops, I need rod. I'm pretty sure we have at least a few more, right? Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll take our tool rod. That will give us a nice Invar saw. We'll put some Invar right here in our little repair kit so that we can fix it up. Oh, let's go test it out. I just saw something. Something moving. I thought I saw something like it once before. I saw like it looked like a player figure in armor. I saw something in armor. Yeah. There it is. It's the same dude. Henderson, huh? We're gonna be a minute taking this guy down. Holy crow. That bow's got knockback. Good thing all I have on me to eat is raw chicken. Oh, it's gonna get dark. This is exactly the dude I saw, and that was like last week, like in real time. He must not be spawned. Well, luck of cheap repairing and mana boost. That's an 8. That's as good as my what do you call it? Anyway, now I'm lost. Point of the exercise here was to check out the saw. Ay. See how it does on this redwood here. Let's find out. Oh, that's just fine. We'll take down, let's see how it does on one of these big ones. I have no idea. Because sometimes these, like, tree choppers are great, and sometimes they're somewhat less so. Sometimes I'm a bad Minecraft player. So let's see. Oh! Hit the first one. Didn't quite get all of it, so it looks like it might have a range on it, but we got quite a lot of redwood there. Now I better run home. Crying out loud, what happened here? Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build ourselves a little waterfall here. And set up to generate some rotational force with these here, what do you call them? These water wheels. Create the energy as rotational force, and you do it all mechanically, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can lay this out. Okay, we got a beginning here, so let's attach our water wheels. And you can line these up. I don't know how many. I have this weird idea that the max is 8. I don't know why I think that. Now, what else we're gonna need here? Well, I may have done myself wrong by not putting that at the far end. We may have to reconsider here. Alright, we're just gonna slap 2 more on the end here and see if my superstition has has any grounding in reality. Now, we're also gonna need some of these, and this is just 2 andesite alloy. We already made some of these. These will rotate along with with whatever you hook them up to. So we're going to put it right here. Cool. And we're going to fill this in, and hopefully the water won't come all flying out. I guess we'll see. Alright, we'll just pour some right here. Find out. Oh, it broke one right off. Where is it? There it is. Maybe if we put the water going the other way, huh? Oh, now how do I get out of here? I think I can just pillar out. I don't think there's really a block here. Come on, dirt. There we go. Let's try it on the other side. That's not really what I was going for. But it's fine. Spinning right along, and it's spinning the shaft, so that's, Now you don't get more rotational force the more water wheels you add, but you do get more stress capacity. We start getting some machines, blocks, and tools that'll help us measure that. It will become a little more obvious. And get the rest of it set up. So I put the last bucket of water up here, and it just stopped. Which is pretty weird. Water's behaving very strangely, not a way I expected to. It doesn't look like we're getting infinite sources up here. Okay, now it's moving. Nope. Now it's moving. What about here? Now it's stopped. And it's still stopped. Update it? I did not think this is how water worked. Alright, we're going to try a little something here before I get even more confused. Let's try to just make an infinite water source. Yeah, that works. I wonder why it doesn't work up there. It's so strange. Anyway, I was going to build this up a little more, but then I remembered waterlogging is a thing, so we should be able to just put these down and have a ceiling that will not overwrite the water. I hope. Emma, get over here. There we go. I know this is just a box. We'll work on making it look nice. And now it's stopped again. Why, she asks. Why? Are we learning the thing that I thought? Is there... Whoops. No, because now they're not moving either. That is the strangest behavior. I don't understand it. Well, see if we can figure something out. Two more just popped off as it started to spin when I took the last bucket of water out. So I think we're going to try this a little smaller. Okay, we shrunk this down by 2, and just for fun, we put the wheels going in the other direction. Now let's see what happens if we put it, whoops, down a block. Oh, for crying out loud. Now see, I put it here, and it does not give you an infinite water source. Oh. Why doesn't this want to work? Alright, check this out. Nope. Nope. Ow! Oh, I'm drowning. It just doesn't seem to do thing, and I don't know if we should leave one open? Very confused. Yeah, I just put another bucket down and that popped off too, so I don't know what to make of this. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I don't have any water. Okay, this is starting to bother me. Should be against the flow, right? Maybe I'm just thinking about this all wrong. Because let's try something else. Let's try something entirely different. What if we put water here? Didn't used to work like this. I'm telling you. And can we fill this up? Does that do anything? It sure seems to, doesn't it? Alright, maybe I'm going to tear down this whole thing. Okay, let's consider this now. It will let us put it right there, right? So that's a thing that we can do. So if we put water here, right? It starts to spin. But it doesn't seem like it's spinning very fast. You hold down W. Yeah, that looks like the way it's supposed to go, isn't it? Wheels blades should be oriented against the flow. So what do we have to do? Do I have to... something like this? That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Because it seems to fall right under. So maybe what we should do... Alright, let's look again. Right? Wrong? Seemingly right. More water. Having a hard time here, folks. Okay, now that moves it along quite well. Take it off. Doesn't seem to snap. So maybe, finally, we're on to something. Okay, let's see how we do with this. Kind of going bananas over here trying to figure this out. I don't mind telling you. Okay, so that seems to work. Let's try a little bit more. And see, that just does not make an infinite water source for some reason. I don't get it. I can make them with buckets. We tested that. Okay, we seem to be doing okay here. We'll fill it the rest of the way up. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, everything's flowing, everything's moving, so we're gonna call it a win. Oof, I haven't been that frustrated in Minecraft in a long time. But we'll cover it up here, which we should be able to do, right? I don't feel like we really learned anything here. These aren't popping off, are they? No? Yeah, there's stuff I just don't understand here. I don't know why that wasn't making infinite water sources. I don't know why it was just straight up stopping. I think when these are waterlogged, they work a little less efficiently. Maybe. It sure seems that way, doesn't it? So we'll just get rid of all of this. I think the last time I was that frustrated playing Minecraft was the first time well, not the first time, but the first time I tried to play Console Edition, or Console Edition, maybe Bedrock, on the Xbox or whatever the hell it was. with some people and just with none of the controls working the way I was expecting them to. It was a very frustrating experience. This was rather close to that, I have to say. Like, I don't need things to be easy, but I do like to understand why stuff is happening. Oh my god. Okay, I thought these were all gone. Ugh. Okay, next thing we want to do here is make a speedometer and a stressometer. I saw the stressometer. There's the speedometer. Okay, we need compasses, shafts, and we need andesite casing, which is just planks, logs, and that andesite alloy. And one of these days I really will look up how that's pronounced. Okay, let's get some shafts. So we got it. Very good. So we're going to make 2 of these. We'll probably need a lot. Excuse me. We'll probably need a lot more to make our stressometer. We just craft the speedometer. And let's slap these on here so we can get some idea. I guess we don't need this one, do we? Okay, so that's the speed that we're getting. It's not very much. And right now there's no stress in this system. So that's at a... Where did other shaft go? I must have gotten it and not realized. So as we add things to this needle will go up, and it'll give us at least an idea of whether or not the machine can handle, or the power here can handle what we're trying to do with it, which, not gonna lie, it's been so long since I started this that I no longer remember why we wanted it. That's right, we needed it to make a drawer controller. So we are gonna need 21 of these mechanical crafters. Let's see what we're in for here. Okay, so we need brass casings. How do we make brass? Oh boy, with a metal press? We could make... That's a lot more efficient. Checked my math. We only actually need 8 of those brass casings, so we're probably just going to do it the hard way. Not that anything in this pack is the easy way. Okay, brass we can make in our alloy smelter. It's copper and zinc, and I got a feeling we're going to end up needing a lot of it, so we're just going to make a lot of it. Just throw it all in here. So while we're at it, there's a couple other things we're going to want for create. We're going to want this wrench, which is a cogwheel. Oh, those are a little different. Must have been looking at the large cogwheels before. So we'll make some cogwheels, and this will give us a good amount of the little ones, so that's cool. We're going to need some gold. So get our little engineer's hammer out here. Make ourselves gold wrenches. Extravagant. Now we're going to need a stick. And this will allow us, we can rotate, dismantle, configure contraptions. Right-click on a kinetic block, it rotates forwards or away. Right-click while sneaking, it gives you the thing. Now the other thing we kind of want are these engineer's goggles. So that's just, okay, that's pretty cheap. Alright, string, gold, and some glass. Be no big whoop. And this will help us see what's going on. We'll be able to, see indicators, blah, blah, blah. See capacity of fluid containers. I think we can put this... Is there a goggle slot somewhere? We might have to wear these on our head. Yeah, we gotta wear them on our head. Okay. They're way up there. I'll tell you, you want ink sacks. Just walk around that river with one of these magnetic tools. Now with our goggles on, we can see that this is getting us 12 rotations per whatever, probably not minute. And then there's no stress, and that it can handle 1,536 stress units. And that's, like I said, these will only go so fast, these water wheels. Max out at 12, but we can put a whole lot of stuff onto them if we got a lot of things in a row. A lot of the water wheels in a row. Okay, so the recipe for the casings is pretty straightforward. I think we only need 2 of these. Well, it gave us 4. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. And then it's just planks and wood, right? To give us 8. And then we need 7 crafting tables. We're going to need some more cogwheels. And that's just 8 buttons and an andesite alloy. So that's the perfect amount. And we're finally going to need some of this rose quartz. We're going to need 7 of these. We need rose quartz and we need sandpaper. This is easy. It's just quartz and redstone. Alright. Just get a stack of redstone out of there. That should give us 7 rose quartz. And the other thing we need is sandpaper. This is kind of a cool mechanic, and I think there's a... Huh? Diamond grit sandpaper? Is that... Oh dear. So, let's see here. Regular sand... Okay, we can make it. Just paper and sand, right? No big whoop. Thought we'd have to use the diamond version for a second there. Wouldn't surprise me in this pack if that's the way it was. So let's just take some... There we go. Sandpaper. Now I think what we do here is we put our sandpaper in our offhand. And we put our rose quartz in our main hand and right click. Yep. That's doing it. That'll give us, what is it, polished rose quartz, I think? It takes a little durability off the sandpaper. That's just what we need. And we just need 7 iron nuggets and 7 redstone torches. Okay, let's see how we do here. So we got this, and this, and this, right? That gives us our electron tubes. And then... Oh, 7 crafting tables. That's right. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. Oh, yes, it is. Very good. So here we are, 21 mechanical crafters, just like Mom used to make. Oops. Now to actually make this drawer controller with this, we need to set them up just like you see. So I think the easiest thing to do would be to get one right there. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? What we're going to need is another cogwheel, I think. And this will be fine. Right? Yeah, we can... Those goggles must be what's having us see these little particle effects. So... How are we going to do this? I think we're going to set this up from the bottom first here. I think that'll be the easy way to go. Okay, that's at least the shape that we want there. All the arrows are all higgledy-piggledy, of course. But, we'll get that fixed. Next thing we need to do is get the rotational force over there. So, see what we have over here for cogwheels. Nothing. Now, just like in real life, you can use a combination of larger and smaller cogwheels to improve the speed of these things, but that's not what we're really going for. What we're going for here is just to get... We don't want this going too fast. We just want it steady. I'll put another one on here. And now this whole thing has rotational force. So at the current speed, we're using about 32% of our stress capacity, which is just fine. Now what we want to do is have these so that they're all kind of feeding into each other. So we're going to have this one point towards the middle. We're going to have this point up. That point that way. This one point up. That all looks fine, except we want that going up and that going in. Okay, getting there. Ugh. I've torn out the landscape so much building this, it's like really difficult to work out here now. Should be a little better. So we're going to take these goggles off for the moment. Okay, so this we want going over here, right? Right. This we want pointing into the center. We'll point that over here. And I do believe we're talking. Now, we need a simple machine for, oh my dear. We still need quite a few things here, folks. I'm gonna give a little review of the pack. It's fun, the recipes are great, but like going down these rabbit holes and then finding out you've got like a stop really leaves something to be desired. I don't know if we're gonna keep going with this. I have been so frustrated today, I don't mind telling you. I mean, if we have to get into botany to... into Botania, I mean, whatever the heck I'm trying to say, it would have been nice to know going in. Guess what I'm trying to say is hard recipes are fun, but surprises like that, not so much. Okay, so to get into Botania, the first thing we need, and we looked at this recipe before, we need a pedal apothecary. And for that, we need more circuit boards, because we had to make another advanced machine frame from silence. And what else? We're going to need one of these. And we're going to need 2 steel, right? Okay. There's our alloy machine frame. It doesn't seem to use the canisters. That's so strange. We're also going to need a spark. This isn't so bad. We have some blaze powder. Somewhere. Right? Yeah. We have some blaze powder. We can use these mushrooms from Botania that we picked up, I believe. I think the only other thing we need is a gold nugget to make the spark. Okay. And I don't think I have any slabs. So we'll go ahead and make some cobblestone slabs. Very good. And there, at last, is our pedal apothecary. I don't know how long that thing's gonna end up sitting over there not in use. But we'll find out. Now what we need to make here, for a number of reasons, is a pure daisy. They're pretty easy. All we need are 2 of these mystical white flowers, which you find in your world. I have a seed right in here. Yes, I do. Now you can get petals from these just by crafting them with themselves. We're going to need 4 petals. And all the flowers you make in this work the same. Look up the recipe for pure daisy. It's got like just enough items integration in the whole thing. So you can see we need 4 white petals, and also for every one of these we need some kind of seed. Let's throw them in there. Throw the seed in there. And we have our pure daisy. Well, might as well just put it right up here. So the pure daisy has 2 main uses. It's making living rock and living wood, and I don't see particle effects. Oh dear. Okay. So let's Oh, for crying out loud. Let's just try looking up living rock. What do we need? We need white concrete? Really? The thing is, we're so far away from automating this stuff that, like, when we made those, this is just gonna be, like, pretty tedious. Let's get ourselves some white dye. And we'll make the concrete powder. There we go. Oh, time to sleep. Okay, now we have to transmute this stuff into concrete. I don't know if just throwing it in water will do it. I haven't played much with concrete. Okay, at least that's simple. Let's take it back up here. I wonder what we're going to go through to make living wood. I just had to choose to make a giant base, didn't I? That base isn't going to be finished till the end of the pack. Okay, so now we can see the particle effects when we're putting the white concrete down. And in about a minute, it'll transform over to living rock. Now, let's see, what about living wood? Treated wood planks. Okay, we got treated wood planks. There it goes. Living wood or living rock at last. Let's try the living wood here. Let's mainline this. Yep, particle effects. Alright. Now we got our living wood. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch more of this stuff. Whoops, that's not the right key. There we go. Okay, now what we wanted the living rock for was for black Portuguese pavement. This stuff. You need living rock, cobblestone, gravel, and coal. Just like so. Here we go. There's a whole bunch of it. Right. Now we're also, let's just get piston up here. Before I lose the brain. We're gonna need how many iron gears to make this? I have 48, so we're gonna need 12 iron gears, right? And a little bit more of the treated wood. I was gonna make a lot of pistons, but we'll just save that for later. All we need now is a redstone repeater. And there, at last, is a piston. Is that something from up here? I don't know. It's a task from one of the quests. It would help if, like, the names of them made any sense at all, but they don't. Okay, so the episode's starting to get a little long, and I kind of need a break, so we're gonna call it here. And next time, I guess we'll start getting into Ars Nouveau. I guess that's our next step. That and blood magic, and who knows what all else. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.